Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Jennifer Scrapping Cane. Today I'm sharing a double page layout for 30 Days of Sketches. This is series 16 with Christy's Beautiful Life, and it's all double pages. Today's layout is by Helen Ding, and I do not have that many photos to place on the layout, but I do get, what, 7 photos on the layout of my sons again playing in the crocs. So this is another croc layout, and this time they're throwing the crocs at each other. And my little son, he thought it was absolutely hilarious to throw the crocs at his big brother and then run away. So here I'm using Vicki Boutin this time instead of Amy Tangerine, and it kind of matches still because it's bright. I didn't have enough big papers left to use the Amy Tangerine collection. I'm not quite done with it. I will have a couple other layouts with it. But for this one, I decided to dig in Vicki Boutin, and this is the new Bright and Bold collection. And the chipboard pieces, though, are from a different collection. I'm not sure. I think they're from Sweet Rush, but I'm not sure. But this paper here is actually a Paige Evans paper, and it's just a scrap of orange, but it matches orange hearts. I will have to bring in another orange paper because it is not enough orange for me to map my photos. And the other papers are going to be from Vicki Boutin. And the heart paper, this blue paper, is from a paper pad. That's why I didn't flip them over. They're just white on the other side. This one here is also from the paper pad. And this one is an Amy Tangerine paper that's from a paper pad. And it just says different things on it like yippee, yay, shazam, wowzers, wow. But mostly the only words that show when I get done with it is going to be yippee. Unfortunately, I thought I was recording and I wasn't as I pieced the background together. But I will explain how I did it. I did do pieces. I cut papers to match the design of Helen's sketch, and I placed them down the best I could that matched on the 8.5 by 11, so shrinking it down from the 12 by 12. And the black and white paper is the only one that looks a little bit off to me. I really like the rest of the layout. I think it looks great. But in the end, I really like the white paper. It's okay once it's all covered up. And like I said, majority of it is covered up by photos anyways. But it was a different design, and it was something for me to use that was new. And like I said, I really like the way that it turns out in the end. I thought I showed where I placed my photos, but I guess I didn't. But anyways, this is where the photos are going to lay. And I just put 2 of my oldest son over on the left-hand side, and he's just standing there. He wasn't too happy I was taking pictures of him because, 17-year-olds don't really like to take pictures, but he had no choice because his brother was playing with him, and I'm going to take pictures. So I went ahead and took pictures. And he was cracking up and laughing at him too, because every time he would like dip down and he wasn't looking at him, my little son would throw crocs at him. So he would try to throw them back at him, and then Julian would run away from him. So they were having lots of fun. And you can see how big, where they were calling it a croc pool. It's a very large area with crocs, and it's not completely full of crocs. You can see underneath it, it was probably covered with some kind of tarp over hay bales, and then they put the crocs on top of it. But like I said, it was lots of fun, and it was something different for us. We had never played in a pile of crocs before, or cut up crocs. So here, my main title is All This Happiness. Like I said, they were just having fun, running around, chasing each other, big brother, little brother. And since they're 14 years apart, they don't get to do that very often. They're getting closer now that they're 12 and 26. They're definitely, closer in size that they're getting to do things again together. But he had fun playing with his little brother. And I put a vellum leaf behind all this happiness, along with a camera, two flowers, black and white flowers, and then a little orange flower that's from the chipboard piece, and it's pink and orange. And then a little gold heart that's also from the chipboard piece. And then over here at the bottom, by my son, I'm going to place this little black cat. And again, that's just a nod at Halloween, since this is fall, so it's a pumpkin patch. And I thought he was kind of cute, and he has little orange flowers by him, so he blends in and works perfectly there. Over here by my older son, I'm going to put Love This, and it's a little arrow pointing towards him, and he's smiling and laughing in the photo. And then there's a little gold heart, and then I'll place another black and white flower right there under the corner of the photo. That little tab that I showed for a minute, it's sped up, so not long enough for you guys to actually read, I guess. It says Wildly Wonderful, which I thought was kind of fitting. And then I will place another little chipboard flower that again happens to be the orange and yellow on this one, but it matches with the layout. And I love using Vicki Boutin's collections because all of her collections really do play very well with each other. Like I said, the chipboard pieces were from Sweet Rush, I believe, and then everything else, all the ephemera pieces, are from Bright and Bold. So here, I'm just gluing those down, and then I'll go over by the cat and start putting more embellishments over on that side. So this is going to be one little cluster, and then this one over here is going to be another little like medium-sized cluster. And it will also be where it'll be the journaling for the little crock pile will be. But I will do that off camera, and I type that out on a computer. I don't write on my layouts, hardly ever. And that's just my preference. So I'm going to tuck in a black and white flower, almost said heart, and then an orange flower, and then the Gotta Love It is on the black label. And like I said, that's my youngest son running away from his brother after he threw a pile of crocs at him. And then Happy Memories is on the little banner. And then Crazy Good. So Crazy Good, Happy Memories, I guess. And, like I said, it kind of looks like there's two titles on the layout, but I'm okay with it. They go together. It's the same, like, font writing. So to me, it looks good, and I like it. And again, I didn't know how else to embellish these layouts because not like you have very many scrapbooking items with crocs. So I just used this cute Vicki Boutin collection, and it worked. And I think the layout turns out pretty cute. So here I'm going to add the Crazy Good. I did add a little bit of paper to it so that it was the same level as the photos, since it's going over the photos. And it's not really covering anything in the photos. And then I'm going to do these little wood veneer crocs. Again, those are from Shandy's Etsy shop. And I painted those with white acrylic paint. And then I'm going to bring in sequins from Spiegelmom Scraps. These are Strawberry Punch, and they're the perfect mix of blue and pink. I could have brought in orange sequins, but once I start laying down the blue and the pink ones, I thought it was okay that there's no orange. I don't always have to add all the colors, but I like to add a variety of colors. So I just went ahead and used just the Strawberry Punch. And I believe this one is available in the shop still. I'll have to check on that. But you can use my code on any sequence for Spiegelmom Scraps, and it's Jennifer15, and you'll save 15% in the shop. And she does have the October release available now. So here I'm just placing 3 in a few spots. I believe there's 7 spots when I get done of where I laid the sequence out. And Hopefully I sped this part up because nobody needs to watch me lay all these sequins down and then glue them all down. Because I don't believe I'm gluing them down yet. No, I'm not. So I believe I speeded up here in just a minute. There we go. I think it's going to jump to the end here in just a minute. Yeah, I'm done putting the sequins down. I glued them all down. I did add little flower sequins, which are also in that pack, to the centers of the flowers, the black and white flowers. And then show you a few little, hold it up so you guys can see it up close. And then I'll have a few close-ups at the end. That is the end of this layout, and thank you so much for the sketch, Helen Ding, even though I didn't add all the photos that you added, but I did use your base design in the background of the sketch as best that I could for 8.5 by 11 double layout, and I got 7 layouts on the layout, and I'm almost done with the croc photos. I believe I have 2 more layouts with the croc photos. Like I said, I just had to keep taking photos of the boys playing together, so I have lots of photos. But the playlist is down below for 30 days of sketches with Christy's beautiful life. And I'm so excited. I'm almost to 500 subscribers. So if you guys could like and subscribe if you came by and you're brand new, thank you. Bye.